Hello, my wonderful doll-loving friends. This is Annie from Annie's Playhouse, and welcome to the Naturalistas Icon Salon. Our hairdresser today is our beautiful Heidi, and this salon actually belongs to Dana, who is Naturalistas, but Heidi works for her, and Dana is off today, so Heidi will be our hairdresser. And I think maybe you can guess why I brought you here today. It's because we're about to unbox this beautiful Mbili doll. And I have heard that her hair is a challenge. So we're going to see for ourselves if that's true. Okay, so I think it's a little bit dark here. Maybe you can see her here. She's a really beautiful doll. And so I looked up how to pronounce Mbili. I'm really having a struggle with it. So it's spelled Mbili is her face sculpt. And it's a Swahili word, and the M is just kind of very slightly there. So it's really just Mbili, but the M is even shorter than that, like Mbili. So it's not easy for us to say because we don't have that combination in English, but I'm going to do my best. And I don't know, I think she's an Eve for me. Eve seems to suit her, and that's what I'm going to call her because and Billy is just a little bit hard for me to say. But anyway, she's gorgeous. I love her little dress and her big white earrings, and I really want to get her out of this box so that I can get a better look. I've been waiting to unbox her so I can do it on my channel and share her with all of you. But now the time has come. So in case you are wondering about this little place that I have set up here, the little Icon Salon, I did review it. I think it's been maybe 2 years ago, and I will link it down below. It's a really cute set, and I think that Tonya from My Froggy Stuff was a consultant. She had something to do with it because I remember when she featured this on her channel, she mentioned that. So anyway, I'm really thrilled to have it. It's so cute. It's got this little reclining chair here where, you know, for hair washing. You know, oh, I forgot there's a little drawer here. Wonder if I have yeah, I have a little brush in there. So cute, so cute. So I had a lot of fun setting this up for you. All right, let's get this girl out of this glaring box. All right, let's see. You can see her beautiful face better now. She really is a beautiful doll. That's very, very pretty. But her face up is just so natural that I think that's what makes her stand out from the other ones. So I'm going to get her off of the packaging, and then she'll be ready to go to the salon. Here's our pretty girl. Oh, she does look a lot better out of the box, I'll have to say. That glare was not doing her justice. So let's see, what's going on? Oh, I see. Okay, so it looks like the dress is sort of stuck to her with double-sided tape on her thighs. That it was like it's something weird going on with this little dress. I honestly, I loved her dress. I almost didn't get her because she's a petite, and I have plenty of petite bodies. I really don't need any more. But she is so adorable. That face is so cute, and I love the dress. So she is a part of this Barbie Basics neutral kit. Oops. So maybe you've already seen my reviews of Tamika and Ken and Goddess, and then we still have Victoria that I have not unboxed yet. So this is the box that Model 8 came in. So that's the Mbili face mold is Model 8. And she's also the same skin tone as, I think it was kit number 1, the tall girls. I think that's the skin tone she is in the kits that came with 1 body and 3 heads. So I almost didn't get her for a couple of reasons. One was that she was petite, and like I said, I have plenty of petites in my collection, but the hairdo, it's just not my thing. You know, it's cute on her. I get that it's cute, but I really felt that I wanted her hair down, and I was afraid that her hair was going to be a giant mess underneath that bun and that I'd be really unhappy with it. So I saw Ariane from Barbie Nation do her hair, and it came out really cute. She was absolutely adorable. So I ordered her. And then on Instagram, one of my friends, Andrea Loves Barbies, posted this really, you know, she was kind of angry post about how horrible this girl's hair was once you took the bun down. And then all these other collectors chimed in saying, yes, it happened to me too, and I'm outraged. So they were really upset with Mattel for not having better quality control. And, you know, we do all know that quality control has been a problem with Mattel in the, you know, recently, or the last couple of years actually, and we're hoping they're making improvements on that, so I'm going to stay positive. Hopefully that'll happen. But now I'm very, very curious on what her hair is really like underneath that bun. So here she is in the salon, in the capable hands of our beautiful Heidi. So let's get her in the chair and let's get that bun undone. Now this little chair, as I mentioned in my review, is not from this set. It's from another set, which I don't remember the name right now, but it is in my review, and I will link that. And the reason I love that is this chair is because it really holds the doll in place while you're working on her. So I really like it. I saw it at Dolls to Remember. Boy, it's really gelled. I did not realize that. How do you even get this thing down? You can't even get in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just kind of going to peel it up. It's really gelled. So I'm a little bit surprised because these dolls are meant for play. And they really shouldn't give us a difficult hairdo to play with, in my opinion. Oh, goodness, girl. All right, there. I see the elastic now. Be very careful, because the last thing we want to do is ruin your hair. Okay, let's... Ooh. Okay, I think I got it. Whoops. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'd be interested to know about your experiences if you got this beautiful doll and if you have taken her hair down. Boy, it might have more than one elastic because I did cut one. This one does not seem to be cut. You know, some people I think like the hairdo, so, you know, it's so interesting how different all of our tastes are. And you know, the other interesting thing is that oops, no, it's this one. I don't normally mess with the doll's hair that much. I mean, I didn't used to. You know, of course, I've changed also. I used to always leave the hair exactly the way it came because I felt like that's the way Mattel designed it, and I just, you know, would leave it that way. But, you know, then things changed, and I saw other people customizing their dolls, and I thought, you know, why don't I do that? It looks like so much fun. Of course, I would always brush Barbie hair when it was down, but, you know, the ones that were gelled, I would generally leave alone. So, let's see. So of course, this Naturalista's Icon Salon specializes in African American hair, and they the people that designed this, or designed the Naturalistas, it's Didi, what is her name? I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember her name, but she's a really lovely woman who wanted African American girls to be proud of their hair, and she calls, you know, your hair is your crown. I think she has a motto, something like that. And it's really cute because the set comes with this little pic. It's really important to be proud of who you are and embrace your hair and your body and your skin color and everything. So I love supporting people like her. Okay, so this is what the hair looks like, unwashed. And the gel kind of combed out, so that part's cool. But now I think she's going to need a boil wash. So I'm going to go boil some water. You are a cutie pie. Look at you. You are so cute. I love her. So here, enjoy your cup of coffee while I boil some water. Here you go. So while the water was boiling, I did shampoo and condition her hair, and now I'm dunking it in very hot water. It's straight out of the tea kettle, and I'm hoping to get the sort of wrinkles, I guess, or impressions that were made by that elastic being on her head for so long. But I did wash the gel out. So let's comb it out and see what we're dealing with. You know, I think I might be one of the lucky ones. This does not look bad at all. I mean, there's always, you know, a few hair strands that you need to trim off, but her hair is layered, which I think is nice. So there seems to be some shorter strands on that side than on this side. So, yeah, I could see why some people would be upset about that. It would have been nicer if it was all this length. Like, why? You know, why do this? Anyway, let's get her back in there and dunk it in some more. I think I can work with this. What do you think, Heidi? Can you work with this? She's so cute. Have you seen her? She's one of the Looks dolls. She's so cute. Little sweetie pie. I love her hair. She's got those little micro twists. So cute. I think this is workable. I mean, it might be cute to have that little, I don't know, like she grew her bangs out on that side. I think it can work. It's got that little crazy little flip though, so that makes it a little bit tough, I think, to work with. She's a cutie pie. You are a cutie pie, look at you. All right, let's see how this hair is rooted. That was another thing that I think people complained about. Well, it's kind of sparsely rooted, but it doesn't feel like she doesn't have enough hair. You know, sometimes when they have too much hair, they're hard to work with. So that's interesting. So I think if it wasn't flipping up like that, I think it'd be a little bit easier to work with. But I think what to do here is to let it dry. So we've given her now a shampoo and a pretty thorough boil wash. So I think if we give it a little bit of time to dry and then come back and see what we've got, I don't think I'm really going to trim it till then. So the challenge is, do I trim this side to match that side, or do I just leave it and maybe it'll be some unusual little cut? So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It would kind of make sense to match it. So maybe that's what we'll do. But I think I'd rather cut it dry so I can really see what's happening. Okay. All right. So back to your coffee, girl. We're going to give you a chance to dry off. This kit comes with this little blow dryer. I'll show you. It's so cute. Here you go. Let's put this little towel on you to protect your pretty dress. There we go. Okay, Heidi, you take care of her now. So, I don't think it's that bad. So this is what we ended up with. It's, it is definitely shorter here. So now the decision I have to make is whether or not to make this one shorter as well. And then the other thing I could do is just curl it. See, there does seem to be some layering, but just not so much on this side. So I can either layer this side to match that side, or just leave it and act like she's, growing out her bangs. But I think the other thing I could do, this might be the best solution, is to use my, the curling iron and curl that under instead of up. And then if I curl both sides under, it should stay. But oh my God, look how pretty she is. She's a very, very pretty doll. So I don't think she needs rerouting. I think this is very workable. And by the way, I didn't mention the cute shoes. I like her shoes. I like her dress. I love her earrings. And she, of course, is adorable. So could they have given her better hair? Yes. But it's workable. So I am going to try the curling iron. I have a little pencil curling iron. I'm going to try that and see how that works. So I'll dampen the hair a little bit more because it works better when it's dampened. And I'm going to just roll it under a little bit and see if that works. I actually think I am going to trim it a little bit on this side while the curling iron is heating up. Just a little bit here. I think it'll be a nicer match. I think that's going to work. Yeah, I think that should work. Maybe a little bit more over here. Okay, so I've got this on a pretty low setting. So I'm going to actually put it in between 110 and 140. Her hair is still a little bit damp. this curling iron did come with a heat-resistant glove, which I probably should be using, but I like to feel the heat. But you know, I've been a chef for so many years, I don't really feel heat the way some people do. You know, or it doesn't hurt me, let's put it that way. You burn your hands, fingers so many times after a while. You get desensitized. And there's kind of a little long hair there. Let's see. Okay. It's hard to know what temperature to use sometimes because you don't want to scorch the hair. But if it's not hot enough, then the curl won't take, so it's a little tricky. And it's best if the hair is damp, which this is just a little bit. I think maybe 140 is the way to go. But you know, yours might be a little bit different, so be really careful. It's kind of a silly piece over there that seems to be a little stubborn. Okay, let's brush that out and see what it looks like. Okay, I think she was looking really cute. Okay, I think that's cute. I mean, it's not the easiest hair I've ever worked with, and I think the uneven length does make it a little bit challenging. But I think as a whole, it's pretty cute. Let me just turn my curling iron off. There we go. And this is what she looks like. I think it's pretty cute. Now, I think that Ariane and Barbie Nation, I think he sort of straightened it. So he had a different look. But I like a little curl. I think it's really cute. And I think I might put a little bit of hairspray and kind of manipulate it a little bit. But I think for the most part, it's really adorable. I only trimmed a little bit off where I felt like it needed it. And I think I like her. I mean, I think I like her hair. I like the way it came out. But yeah, I think Mattel could have done a little better. I think I understand why people would be upset, but I think she's adorable. So I've had a little time to play with our beauty. She's so cute. I just decided to kind of update her look a little bit just for fun. I gave her some gold jewelry, and this little gold belt looks really cute on her dress. I gave her some, these are more like kind of antique gold shoes, but I think they're nice. And then I decided to try this half up, half down hairdo. So actually, it was Heidi's idea. So I just pulled it up with this little clip. And let's see if you can see that well. It's just a little butterfly clip that I got from the dollar store probably. But I do think that it's a cute look on her. So it also helps tame the hair a little bit. And then I also just pushed the sides up a little bit to give her sort of a cowl neckline on this dress. So, the dress is really cute. I think it's versatile and there's more than one way to wear it. So the question I pose to you is to keep the bun or to not keep the bun. What do you think? Do you feel like she was cuter with the bun? I mean, she definitely was adorable with the bun. Or do you like her better with her hair down? You know, maybe you like this half up, half down look. I'd be interested to know. I mean, the option is always there to put it back up, although it might be difficult to do it as well as Mattel did. They really gelled it heavily. That's how they got that bun so tight. It was very, very, very tight. I'm kind of feeling this half up, half down look. So, you know, but let me know in the comments what you think, and if you've had this dilemma. So, Eve, you look absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was so much fun. And please take care of yourself and those you love. Enjoy your hobby. And I send you my love. Bye now.
Wake up with the smell so bright, twists and turns all through the night. Mirror says, what's up my world? I love my curls, they're so unfurled. Wild and free like the ocean waves, taking me to higher grades. Bounce with every step and twirl. I love my curls, they rock my world. I love my curls, they make me shine. Perfect every single time. No need to straighten, let them swirl. I love my curls, my wondrous pearls. Every kink and every bend, perfect storm that won't pretend. Natural beauty fits me well. I love my curls, they always swell. Rain or shine, they're here to stay. Frizz with flair in every way. Confidence in loop-de-loops. I love my curls, they're my life troops. I love my curls, they make me shine. Perfect every single time. No need to straighten, let them swirl. I love my curls, my wondrous pearls. Every kink and every bend, perfect storm that won't pretend. Natural beauty fits me well. I love my curls, they always swell. Love my curls, they make me shine. Perfect every single time. No need to straighten, let them swirl. I love my curls, my wondrous pearls. Every kink and every bend, perfect storm that won't pretend. Natural beauty fits me well. I love my curls, they always swell. Rain or shine, they're here to stay. Frizz with flair in every way.